talking about that. And one of the words that you continue to use in there, Alan, was the word blend, because there is a blend of everything. Not one person is just watching television. They're not just on their laptop. They're doing a good mix of everything. And I want to go back to the webinar that you and I actually did literally last week. That's all well and good for at home and for consumers, but it's a little bit different as well when it comes to enterprise, because there aren't really too many enterprises that have, well, TVs at their desktop or at their cubicle.
So it's interesting. So this blend is related to what we've talked in the industry as convergence of devices and channels. And your point's really good. Is we look at consumers sort of leading the way, but in a business-to-business environment, that convergence and that blend is still happening, but in different ways. From a social TV perspective, it's, you know, they talk about second screen, first screen. In an office, the second screen is the first screen. In terms of other convergence, we're still having a desktop or a laptop, a mobile phone. So TV is kind of out of the picture in a business environment for the most part, unless you're working in an airport or a bar or a place that has TVs.
Oh yeah, exactly. As you say, there's only a handful of places that can actually really.
So that's different, I think, but. In terms of convergence, there's still a lot of similarities for business to business, both in the workplace, because people have multiple devices still. I mean, their smartphone and their laptop computer, for example, and they're still using one maybe as a private device, a personal device, one as a primarily work device. They could have multiple computers in their desk environment as well, depending on if they're a developer or if they're operations or something like that. So I think convergence still applies in business, but you're right, it's a little different than in the pure consumer sense.